What is up, Rocket Nation? Welcome back for another amazing stream of Elden Ring as we're nearing ever closer to the release of that DLC, which happens tonight. Apparently, it is at midnight. We were talking about this during the intro. It appears that midnight is going to be the time. So, Buckwheat, midnight tonight is the release. So, technically, it kind of is. I consider everything the same day until you fucking fall asleep, right? If you fall asleep, then that day's over. The next day has begun. But what if you take a nap? All right, I think I found a flaw in my logic. We're not going to talk about it. But basically, it's midnight tonight is going to be the release for the DLC. We need to have a conversation, yo, because listen. Something got here today. Something arrived a little bit early. And it's all 18 inches of a special something. And I really want to open it. We need to have a conversation. So I did not think that this was going to end up getting here today. That is the collector's edition right there for the DLC. Of course, we're going to be doing an unboxing for that before we start the DLC. I want to talk to you guys. Marcus, what up? It's good to see you. How are you? Also, by the way, Goobs, love you, buddy. Derek, how are you? Says auto blow finally get in. Poggers. So I don't know what to do now. So the goal was we were going to finish this entire playthrough and then jump into the DLC. Obviously, I didn't realize how much extra time it takes to make it through the entire game if you're stopping and reading every single little thing that you come across. And that's essentially what we've been doing. So we are not actually ready for the DLC. I do have another character that is 100% completed, has everything in the game. I do believe everything in the game. Has all the larval tiers, has defeated Moog, I need to know from you guys, how are we going to proceed from here? Do we continue doing our playthrough? Because I want to do what's best for everything. So there's a couple of things that we need to cover today. So let's start here. Where do you guys want to go? Do we say keep going in our playthrough, or do we stop our playthrough and start doing the DLC once the DLC releases? Which means tomorrow we would do an unboxing and then we would start the DLC. How do you guys want to proceed from here? I need you guys to speak up and chat this time because it depends on you guys. If it's up to me, I'm probably going to say just keep going in our playthrough. That way, giving you guys here's my always thought of it. Here's my thought on it. Here's what I was thinking. Words. All right, so my thought was to just keep going, giving you guys a chance to actually play through the DLC. That way nobody's afraid to come in and watch the stream. That has always been my thought on it is, yeah, it's nice to be streaming that first day and get the influx of people that, want to see the DLC. But I'm not really concerned about that. My concern is the viewability for you guys is more my concern over like getting new people in to watch the stream. People will eventually find the stream, hopefully one day, but other than that, you lovely bastards, which I love you so much, thank you guys for being here, I love you. But I don't know, I want to know your guys' thought on it, because in the end, if you guys aren't seeing what you want to be seeing, then my concerns and my thoughts don't mean a fucking thing. So what do you guys think? I'm gonna get all caught up in chat here and see what you guys have to say. Marcus says, I'm good. I'm looking forward to the DLC in 3 hours. How are you? I'm awesome. I'm kind of having a panic attack because we're not done with it. Does that make sense? Like, not a real panic attack, but I'm having a theoretical, as my buddy Stephen Rockitsauce would say, I'm having a theoretical panic attack right now. Because I'm like, dude, I want to be able to play that for you guys, but I also want to finish what we've been doing, what we've sort of built up through, many episodes. So yeah. Go for that one and do the DLC, says Goobs. Goobs says do the DLC. Derek says, what you would find enjoyment in? I don't know where I stand on this one. Because this is really the first time we've ever ran into this situation. Normally, we would have been done with this game for a while now. We have done a playthrough of this on YouTube, but we've never done a playthrough of this on Twitch before. We're in a unique situation now because I took a little time off of Twitch, and coming back, with all the games that were coming, I didn't have time to get in this playthrough beforehand. So he finds enjoyment in disappointing as few as possible. That's kind of where I am at too, you know? Like, how do I disappoint the least amount of people possible? So I know that a lot of you are going to be like, dude, I want to play that DLC. Dude, I want to see you play the DLC. Why aren't you playing the DLC? That's going to be a question that if I don't do the DLC, I'm going to get 1,000 times. I should just make a little command in chat so that you guys can just simply throw down an exclamation point. Here's why. And then just explain it. Some pretty epic music in the background, ain't it? Why is it so loud? Why are you so loud back there in the background? That is the official Elden Ring soundtrack in the background, by the way, in case you didn't know. By using reverse psychology and disappointing everyone all at once. That is... Listen, don't you have a baby shower to be at right now? Queen, what is up? How are you? Today's the big day. Wait, no, it's tomorrow. Sorry, my bad. It's tomorrow. We're now talking about the release, and it's like, shit. Pre-ordered the DLC? Kind gentleman. Oh, look it. Kind gentleman didn't see it, y'all. He wasn't here for it. Cause he's late. What's that? It goes to show you just how small my head actually is. It looks ginormous on camera. This is 18 inches. My head isn't even 9 inches long. Wait a minute. God damn it. God damn it. What's in the box? What's in the box? That's a collector's edition right there. Boogie, I love it. Thank you for that, Boogie. You just made me so happy. I don't know if you've seen my face light up when you said that. I thought it was late. So did I, kind gentlemen. As of yesterday, it was in California. Then it was on the doorstep today. So, I don't know. So, yeah, that's a thing. The other one is arriving tomorrow. So we were just having a conversation. Those of you guys that are just joining us now. Thank you guys for being here, by the way. I love seeing all you guys' names. It's Saturday, you dingleberry. I'm sorry that your baby shower is not today and it's on Saturday, Queen. Also, how's the cleaning going? You got everything all finally set up and everything's done? You don't have to worry about any of the shit anymore? Now you can just relax for the next 2 days, hopefully? Maybe? But we were just talking before everybody got in here that essentially... we're in a little bit of a conundrum now because this releases at midnight tonight. There is no possible way that we can beat Radahn and also Mohg before then. At least I don't think so. Maybe we can, but I don't think we can. Seeing as how we just finished off Liurnia of the Lake, that's as far as we've gotten. I'm basically... I don't know if we should continue our playthrough as planned and just finish the game and then come back and do the DLC once we're done and then do the unboxing the day that we start the DLC and everything. I don't know if we should do it in that way or if we should stop now where we're at, or essentially tomorrow we would be starting tomorrow's stream. We would start with a character that's level 200. I have a level 200 character that's completed the entire game, has almost all the items in the game. I do believe almost every item in the game. How do you guys want to proceed forward from here? Because this is really we're in unknown territory. So everybody voice your opinion. This is your opinion. Don't tell me what I want to hear. Tell me what you want to see in the chat, because it's you guys that matters most. I do have a little bit of concern about YouTube as well, as how it will come out on YouTube. Yeah, I'm not sure. It's a tough one. Must be delivered by Flash himself, says kind gentleman. I know, right? It got here so quick. Either that or that fucking lobster spit. Sent it on the lobster spit. The lobster sniper sent it here. Gubin says, I have grot kinda. News also, great. I have great news also. My fever is gone. I opened the window and shoved it out, and now I can get back in. Congratulations. It's finally all gone. Man, you had that fever forever too, Goobs. Congratulations. I'm glad you're feeling better today, man. Yeah, you had that forever. I didn't realize that you still had the fever. That's crazy, man. That's a long time to have a fever. I'm glad you're feeling better, bud. Kind Gentleman says, the problem for me is that there's a bug where Elden Ring is always offline mode for the Steam Deck, and my PC isn't anywhere near me, so I have to play it in offline mode. Thing is, I still need to invade 3 people. Are you talking about for the Vare questline? Because Vare has 2 options that you can do. The other one is to go to the ruins. No, there's 2 options, because after release of the game, there was a lot of people that did not want to play online, so they added in an alternate quest line. So there's 2 options. One is to go invade people. The second one is to go to Altus Plateau. There is a ruins in Altus Plateau. I'm trying to think of the name of it. That's actually, it might be in, I'm pulling up the, it might be in the NPC flowchart. Right here. Let's open this in open link. Is it control? Yeah, control. Vare. Defeat Magnus the Beast Claw in Writhe Blood Ruins. So you got to go to the Writhe Blood Ruins in the Altus Plateau. We did it at level 20. We actually ended up killing them. It was not very, we weren't high level at all. So FYI, it's not that hard to do. But basically, you're going to go to Writhe Blood Ruins. There's a couple of dogs that you're going to have to kill, but there's going to be a red summon sign on the ground. You go up to the red summon sign. You're going to go ahead and invade the NPC's world. After you defeat him, he's going to also drop now the second one that you can earn in the playthrough, and it's going to be the Great Stars Big Hammer. And there you go. And then all you got to do is return to Vare. He'll give you the handkerchief. You're going to have to wet the handkerchief in the maiden's blood, and then you'll be all set to go. If you don't know where to get the maiden can be found either taking the 4 belfries back to where you first started the game, or you can go to, you can go fight Vike up at one of the churches on the right-hand side. Name Writhe Blood Ruins. Writhe Blood Ruins. It's in Altus Plateau. It'll be, if you follow the road past the Erdtree, the minor Erdtree. I got you. No worries. No worries, Ken, gentlemen. I got your back like a butt crack. I beat Radon, and on my way to Moog, if I can make it, so that you're essentially, we're set to go now. We can actually go to Moog's area anytime we want, but we would literally get one shot by anything. I would probably have to do, I would have to kill Moog without ever getting hit, I think. I'm pretty sure. And I don't have the item. Wait, we do have the item because we killed, what's her name? In Yura's quest line, if you follow his quest line up to the point where he passes into the afterlife, which we already seen here, so no spoilers here. But yeah, I'm like, you go there, and then you get invaded by a by an invader, an NPC invasion, and then when you kill her, she gives you a cracked tier that you can use to actually make the Moog fight a lot easier. So if you haven't done that too, you got to do that, or you should do that, unless you're just looking to make it real hard. Wait, where did I leave off? Okay, I already read that. I got you, Goob. Great. Yep, I knew what you meant. Sorry, it just took me a second. Marcus says DLC, to be honest. You want the DLC. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to do in this situation. The other thing is, I do want to make an announcement as far as this was brought to us in a comment, brought to my attention. There's actually been 3 comments. I'm going to bring up the latest one over on YouTube. This is the second bit of business that we got to get out of the way. Let me go to comments. All right. The latest comment was from, is that Cat? I don't want to bring it up because I don't want to put anybody on blast. Cavalin Soul, if you're out there, thank you so much for the comment over there on YouTube. It says, keep it up, but would you consider keeping counting up in the episodes instead of starting back at 1 every day. On YouTube, that gets confusing. And this is actually the second person that brought this up. So if you guys don't know, the way that we have it over on YouTube is I break all of the streams up into half-hour segments so that they're easy for you guys to be able to watch. So I turn them essentially into episodes. And then I just put up like Rockitsauce streams. It'll be in a playlist and it'll say Rockitsauce streams. Right now we're in prepare for the Erdtree. And then I have the date at the end of it so that you guys can search the streams that you miss by day. But I never thought about it from the YouTube perspective when someone's coming in and watching. They don't realize that that's kind of how I've been doing it. So from here on out, and I'm going to make a lot of extra work for myself probably tonight, is now I'm going to have to go back through for Elden Ring. But we're going to continue to count up the episodes. But every single stream will still go into its own daily playlist, if that makes sense. So episode 1, like normally we go for at least 3 hours, so we have at least 6 episodes. The next day, normally I would start over and we would go this day's stream, and then 6 episodes took place in that day's stream. But if we're staying on the same game, essentially what I'm gonna do is, like for Elden Ring, I'll go back through, I'll make new thumbnails for all of Elden Ring, and I'm going to continue to count up. So while the playlist date may change, the episodes within will continue to go up one after another till we're at 200, if that's what it takes. But yeah, that's the way we're gonna do it from now on, because that's now the 3rd comment that I've seen where people were a little bit confused as to why I do the streams the way that I've been doing, or the videos the way I've been doing, just to make it a little easier for people over there on YouTube to follow along. So again, the name on that was I can't see it. It's so tiny on my other screen. Cavalin Soul. Thank you again for the comment. You are one of 3 people that's actually made this comment before now. And yeah, I'm gonna make a change based on it, because once or twice is one thing, but now when you keep seeing a pattern of people like, dude, would you keep going up in the episodes? Yeah. This is the kind of game I need spoilers, because I don't know what I'm doing 100% of the time. This is right here. Yeah, you're not wrong. I can see, because it gives you so much freedom, you know, Queen. Like, you can literally just go off in any direction. So one person's playthrough is not the same as another person's playthrough, because somebody might have went to Caelid first, and instead of ever making their way to the big castle on the hill where they were told to go, clearly by the grace that was leading you there. I understand, because I did that. Marcus says, for me, this is the kind of game I don't really care about spoilers, but that's my opinion. So I understand if others don't want to get spoiled. Yeah. Well, my concern also is that if we do start the DLC as well, we're in a conundrum where everything before the DLC right now is kind of a waste. Everything that we've done up till now in the game is kind of just a waste, because all of that good lore that you've been getting along the way, and I've gotten a lot of comments about how people really appreciate the lore that I've been laying out for them, because there was things that they didn't understand or things that they missed, and I've been helping them. Like, I've had several comments like that so far. And yeah, so I hate to ruin their playthrough of the game, because I really consider this like all of our playthrough, you know, not just my playthrough of the game. And I feel like that with all games. So yeah, it's a weird situation. I've never been in this situation before as a streamer, and had this kind of conundrum. Boogie says, the only way I'm going to see the DLC is with you. Boogie says, I'm not fucking playing this game, bro. All right, listen, I lasted 10 minutes and I quit. I'm never coming back to it. You're going to have to take me through that DLC, Rocket. Honestly, if I had to guess, I would think by Monday we could be into the DLC if we naturally kept going through the game the way we do. That would be my guess. Probably by Monday. 10 minutes or so is so long, though. Same here. Yeah, same here, says Mirko. Like, I'd be satisfied with that. Yeah, it's a very tough situation. Well, regardless, today the game doesn't release until midnight tonight, so I guess I'm just gonna think on this and really it's a sex joke, laugh my ass off. 10 minutes? That's not that. Wait, it is that long. Oh, Jesus. That's a sex joke? Knock it off. Knock it off. This is family-oriented entertainment here, kind gentlemen. What the fuck is wrong with you? Hannah, what is up? How are you? Good to see you. It is going well. How are you today? Queen says, y'all think 10 minutes is long? Your poor girlfriends / wives. Look at Queen acting like we give a shit. I'm sorry. I'm kidding. It's another sex joke, okay? That's not a sex joke. You're being rude. Listen, dumpster. All you need is... I apologize. I apologize. Yeah, so this is something I'm gonna have to put some thought into overnight here, I think. I do got one more night of work to get through today. We're probably gonna go till 8 o'clock tonight, by the way. Probably gonna go till 8 o'clock tonight, so we're gonna have about 4.5 hours of actual game time by the time we actually get in game. But these are things I wanted to cover with you guys. So basically, nobody knows really what they want to do. People want to see the DLC, but other people don't care either way. Yeah. And then the other thing is, I already brought it up, you know, we're going to be continuing up in episodes now over on YouTube. So we won't be starting over the episode number at the end of every day's stream. We're going to keep going up, FYI. So there you go. That's all covered. Business is out of the way. Did I already post the shit over on Discord? I already did, didn't I? The shit, did I already put the... I did. Yesterday's stream is now live, right? Did I do it? I don't think I did it. I didn't think I put it over there. All right. So I do got to put up... we need a link to yesterday's stream VOD. Let me get a shareable link for that. We're just going to copy and paste yesterday's. You know what? I don't need the link from it. One second, guys. There. That is up over in the Discord in case anybody needs to get caught up on yesterday's stream. Don't do it now. Do it later when you're not watching the stream. All right. All right, let's fire up the game. Kill that music. Somebody shut the music off. God. Why do I got to yell at people to do their jobs that you're not paid to do? All right. Firing up the game right now. So today we're just going to sort of continue as normal. We'll continue as we were going. And then we'll decide. I'll let you know tomorrow what I've decided on, everybody. Are we going to jump into the DLC tomorrow, or are we going to keep going in our playthrough? You tell them, says Marcus. I had to. They don't listen back there. All this work to get done. I'm trying to put on an entertaining show for you all, and I got these guys back here not willing to do their job. It's simple. You hit a button. Also, they've updated the game. I see that. They have updated the game. Is it 8.0.0.1? It should be up here, right here. It's not. That's no. It's 1.12.1 now. They have updated. Yes, there is a DLC store that doesn't work in the menu now. Oh. And another awesome thing is if you come in here under, what setting is it? Right here. Look at what they added in, yo. Mark new items. You now have a new items exclamation point on things. How about that? So it is no longer going to be virtually impossible to find that new item that you got. They've added that in. It is under that display settings. New marker. That was the only new settings that I could find. Everything else seemed pretty much the same. Did they have any new advanced settings in here? Why is motion blur on? Yeah, we'll leave it on. It's been looking good the past couple of days, so. And it hasn't been performing like dog shit, so. I actually heard the DLC, that is the one gripe that we've been hearing, is that it's nothing super bad hurting the experience, but there has been a few complaints about probably gonna need a performance update. But everything looks the same in here too, by the way. How do I, okay, it's backspace. Why am I using a fucking keyboard, by the way? I was using a mouse and keyboard. Was I gonna play today with a mouse and keyboard? Oh, you are so lucky. My vacation starts in like 2 to 3 weeks, this kind gentleman. I have mine starting tomorrow. I have one more night of work and then I have 5 days off. Groot, what up? How are you? How are you, buddy? Did I see auto lock option? Yes, there is an auto lock option. It's for when, right here, toggle auto lock on. It is so that you don't have to click down on the thumbstick to lock onto an enemy. It'll automatically do that for you. I always have that all turned off. I don't like the auto targeting either. I like to manually aim. That way you can tilt the camera up if you're fighting a dragon, swing and hit it in the head. It will actually move the hitbox up or down with where your camera is. It's also nauseating. Groot, good to see you. How are you today, buddy? All right, let's jump in right where we left off. Let's get back in there. Goobin says, noted. Thank you. Oh yeah, we just killed her, didn't we? Oh, we have an option now. Oh no, I just realized something. Now we have the ability to respec in the game. Just what we needed, right? That is exactly what we needed. We did get the remembrance of her and everything as well. So there's a couple of things that I want to do. So one thing to note is there is a chest over here in the room that we can't open. It says that it's locked. We're going to need to get a key for that. We'll have to continue along in Ronnie's quest line in order to be able to get that. So we're done with the Academy of Raya Lucaria. We can come back anytime to meet up with Renala here, and we can actually do a complete respec of our skills and everything if we need to ever do that. But let's go back now because we've now got our second remembrance. And remember, Enya, who is our finger reading crone back here, she said collect more runes. There are more great runes. And then so let's go back and actually chat with her and see what she has to say.
I had my doubts, but my, look at you.
Look at us!
Only once before have I seen two great runes together. Look there. The fingers shudder with exuberance. Fine work, brave Tarnished. The greater will is pleased. You have earned the right to become Elden Lord. Now,
okay.
Seek the Erdtree and an audience with Queen Marika to become Elden Lord and restore the Golden Order. The fingers expect as much from you as they do young Gideon. Take this, a token of farewell.
And we got another talisman pouch. So now we are up to 3 talisman pouches.
Go forth. Become Elden Lord.
So we're really now starting to get the ball rolling at this point in the game. They didn't kind of expect you to get this far. And now that you have like these show great promise, you know, and then so she actually gives you another talisman slot. You can get up to 4 in the game. The last one we won't get for quite a while yet, but we have another talisman slot, and that's kind of freaking awesome. What are we going to use it for? What are we going to put in that spot? Let's do the Graven School Talisman, which raises the potency of our sorceries. Let's do that one. And let's talk to her again.
You have returned. What is it?
What is it? Let's receive the equipment of champions, so we can actually grab all of Renala's outfit now as well. So now from this point on, when we kill a lot of the major bosses in the game, we're actually going to be able to come back here and get all of their armor as well, which for her might not seem awesome unless you heard talking about her Queen's Crescent crown, which is fucking amazing. But eventually we'll come back. We'll buy all. Well, you know what? We got enough money. Let's just buy it now. It doesn't cost you anything other than runes to buy this stuff either. All right, let's start with the helmet. It is a tall crown depicting the moon, worn by Renala, Queen of the Full Moon. It increases intelligence. I can't look at how much intelligence it raises right now, but we'll look at it after. It says, when Renala, head of both the Academy of Raya Lucaria and the Carian royal family, lost her husband Radagon, her heart went along with him. And then those at the Academy realized that Renala was no champion after all. That's 7,000. It's 10,000 for her robe. Robe indicating the highest order of sorcerer, worn by Renala, Queen of the Full Moon. And then the rest says the same thing. And then the Queen's bracelets. Bracelets indicating the highest order of sorcerer, worn by Renala, Queen of the Full Moon, says the same. And then the leggings indicating the highest order of sorcerer, worn by Renala, Queen of the Full Moon. That one's done. So let's actually back out.
Go forth, let the words of
the fingers guide you. Let's go into our inventory and actually look at the hat now. It should be in the upwardly direction. Yeah, right here. So this raises our intelligence by 3 by wearing that hat. It will raise our intelligence by 3. It looks like this, and I look fucking awesome as fuck right now. We're wearing it. Get used to it. It's never going away. How great do we look?